Well, we all knew that he was going to be making a video about this. Anyways, guys, let's just get this shit over with. What's up, bitches? So Jared Genesis has once again attacked KingCobraJFS. Let's just get this shit over with.
What's going on, guys? Jared Genesis here. And let me just move my camera real quick. There we go. Perfect.
You think you would, I don't know, do that before you started recording?
OCD Genesis in the house. So I wanted to talk about King Cobra's new girlfriend, and I just wanted to say this too, bro. Like, I do not like talking about this ugly little gnome. I really don't. He makes me sick to my stomach. He's an absolute just degenerate in every way possible.
Interesting. Because you didn't have that stance a while back. In fact, let's take a look at one.
He's got personality. That's something that his haters don't have. And that's why they hate on him. It's because they could never get an audience being in front of a camera. They could never do that. The only way his haters get attention is through fucking stupid farming on his own stuff, you know? It's through being a troll. That's the only way anyone would ever watch them. And they know that. And I know that Josh lives in their heads 24/7 for that very reason. And all I can say to Josh is, dude, like, really, homie, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all the bullshit you've dealt with. Obviously, the origin story shows, you know, that he dealt with a lot of crap. And for that, I do truly sympathize with him.
Interesting. Interesting indeed.
You guys got to understand, sometimes karma comes in the form of women, and that's exactly what happened to Josh. He's now getting karma for the way that he's treated his fans, for the way that, you know, he treats his family. He's a disgusting pig, okay? The guy is a total bum.
Ironic that you're calling him a bum, because in all reality, you're a bum. Ironic that you bring up his parents, because you mooch off your parents. Oh, and now you're on the side of his fans? I thought you hated Cobra's fans.
And so now a parasite has entered his home, which, by the way, what I just heard is she's the reason he got kicked out of his apartment. And so now he's going to move into her stinky, smelly house.
What is your source on this? Where did you get that BS? Cite your damn sources for once, you idiot.
And they're probably going to have stinky, smelly kitties together, you know, and just, oh man, I mean, it truly is a parasite, these narcissists, like the way they act.
You would know how a narcissist acts, Jared, because, yeah, you know, you are one.
And I don't know this Jessica very well, but let's just be honest. Anyone who would date a disgusting pig like Josh, I mean, has to have some kind of ill intent. Like, no woman would ever want someone like Josh.
Ironic coming from you, because no woman would ever want to date the likes of you.
He's an alcoholic douche, okay? He's a simplet. He has no muscle. He's scrawny. You know, he has a disgusting fucking beard.
Oh, look, more projection coming from Jared. Let's see here. Jared has no muscles. He has a massive prick, and he has a terrible looking beard.
You know what I mean? It's just, and he wears stupid crinkle hats. Like he sat down on them first before he put it on.
And look at the stage of your hat. It looks like you did some pretty terrible things inside of that hat before you decided to put it on, if you know what I mean.
You know, look, I'm just gonna say it like this. Okay, and I'm not saying this to bully him, but he's and the only woman that would ever like him would have to be way more on the spectrum. And again, I'm not saying that to be a bully. That's just how it goes. You know what I mean?
I love he says, oh, I'm not trying to be a bully, you know what I'm saying, bruh. But then immediately within the same breath proceeds to be a bully. The instant contradictions with him is astonishing.
With humans, 99%, you know what I mean? Maybe there's some rare exceptions where it works, but not with Joshy Poo. Because Joshy Poo is a bum. He's a dirty bum and a douche.
Again, ironic coming from you, Jared, because you are literally a bum. You have no job. By your very own definition, you are a bum. Josh gets donations. You don't.
I mark my words on this, Jessica will ruin his life. She will. I know how narcissists work. She just wants his clout, you know. She wants to be a superstar. She wants to take his place.
The use of words expressing something other than their literal intention. Now that is irony.
Of all the ironic things to say about Jessica, this is the most ironic. While yes, her actions are definitely questionable, she isn't getting clout. The only one that's ever getting clout off Cobra is you. Also, wasn't one of your plans and dreams on YouTube was to become a star and to replace all the big time YouTubers, including King Cobra?
That's how narcissists work, you know, like with my trolls. They want to take my place because they're losers and they can't make it on their own. And so they devote their lives to me.
Nope. And I'm definitely glad I am not in your shoes or in your living conditions. I haven't lived with my parents since 2012. I'm doing better in life than you ever will. You would wish to have the life that I have, or even the life of the people respond to you. We aren't envious of you. You are envious of us.
It's like that with her, bro. You know, she's now devoted her life to him. She's basically a troll that lives in his house. You know what I mean?
So pretty much in your eyes, anyone who is married is just two trolls living together. Good thing that you aren't married then, even though you said that you wanted to be married. Oh, don't believe me? Roll it.
I would kill, like, I'm just gonna be honest, okay? I know this is gonna, like, turn into something sort of black-pilled and, like, incel-y, but bro, you gotta understand, dude, like, I would kill to have a wife and kids. You know, I've always struggled with relationships. Consider yourself very lucky that you have that going for you too, bro.
It's crazy, bro. And he's such an idiot. Of course he won't see this. You know, of course he's not going to see this. Because he's, you know, he's...
Oh, you know. He wants nothing to do with you. Now, why would Cobra not want anything to do with you? Oh, that's right, because you are a sicko in his eyes. What counts as a sicko in Cobra's eyes? This!
I don't care about age. I date anybody. It doesn't matter. I don't follow society's rules. And, you know, people think ill of me for that, but it doesn't matter to me. I never cared about what people think of me. You know? That's why Chris calls me a pedo and all these funny names. You know, even though he's really just, I don't think there's a word that can describe his level of sickness, but if you feel you have chemistry towards someone, you know, like you connect in a spiritual way, then go for it. Whether they're, you know, 14, 48, 99, whatever, doesn't matter, dude. Sure, 12 is cool with me. That's great, man. See, the funny thing about adolescents is they never sold their soul yet. And so they still have purity in them. And if you can get one young like that, then that's freaking great. You know, most of the time, though, their parents probably wouldn't be cool with that, and that's understandable. But the funny thing is, a lot of parents are so stupid, and they insult their own children saying, you know, well, my kid can't date someone younger because their brain hasn't developed. Because basically, you know, it's like saying they're stupid. My kid's stupid. So I don't want them dating someone older because they're just going to make stupid choices because they're dumb. I mean, what kind of piece of crap parent says that? Hell yes, I would, dude. I would date an 11-year-old, 9-year-old, doesn't matter. I look in the spiritual aspect of it. If I spiritually connect to someone, it doesn't matter, dude. 99, 8, 1,000 years old, it doesn't matter. And if you think ill of me for that, that's on you. I really don't give a shit. So cheers, guys, for being here. Still got 46 in the chat.
And he's not intelligent.
This coming from the dumbest idiot on the face of the planet? Don't throw rocks in glass houses.
It is what it is, Joshy Poo. You did this to yourself, bro. You refuse to get help, you know, with your alcohol addiction and other silly bullshit. You know, you still want to play Harry Potter. Ooh, I'm gonna make some wands, you know, fucking. It's just so hilarious.
He's making money by selling wands. Hold up, wait a second. You always tell people to work for themselves, not to be a slave for the system, and not to have a 9-to-5 job. Now, you're against people having a job in general. You, honest to God, want people to be like you, a bum.
You're a goofball, dude. You're like in your 30s, you know, making stupid wands, bro. No woman would find that attractive, dude. Like, really, son. No woman in their right mind would think that's sexy.
Alright, let's see here. Cobra making wands and making money off of it versus you. Not having a job, close to 40, still lives with his parents, and is a child predator. Let's see who wins right now. Oh. Yeah, I think people would choose Cobra over you in a heartbeat.
I'm sorry, I'm just being brutally honest, dude. That's like, I'm all about finding your own hustle in life, but you're pathetic, dude. You're pathetic in every sense of the word.
Oh, really? Because you didn't think so before? In fact, let's take a look at another one. Roll it.
Doing rants as a chair full of ants. Can't wait to see you get drunk. Do a funky dance. All your dank food recipes. You make it all with a gothic breeze. Love you, King Cobra. I'm your biggest fan.
Again, very interesting, Jared.
You need to grow up, fucking man up, go to the gym. Stop eating goddamn fast food full of estrogen, okay? That's what's making you into a soy boy. You're eating those goddamn Big Macs every day.
Yeah, I wouldn't consider one of his food hacks, as disgusting as they are, a Big Mac.
You know, loaded with those chemicals, with the fucking adrenochrome, okay? You know what I'm saying? The shit that turns the frogs gay. It sure as hell turned you gay, I'll tell you that much.
And yet, he gets laid more than you.
So, Joshy, get your life together, dude. Or she's gonna ruin your life. She's gonna turn you into an even bigger bum, to where you'll be on the streets. And, you know, your trolls are gonna come visit you every day. It'll be funny to watch, I have to admit. It will be kind of funny to watch, seeing you dig through, you know, garbage cans, just like the dirty bum that you are, so.
And you call yourself a Christian. Yeah, I don't think Christians would laugh and celebrate people being poor and on the street. In fact, Jesus tells people to actually help the poor. Too bad you would never, ever do that.
Get help, bro. I'm praying for you, dude. You know, you need Jesus, dude. You need Jesus very, very badly.
Stop with the religious talk. You aren't a Christian.
And, you know, your soul will be condemned to hell unless you cry out to God. You will be thrown into the fires of eternal hell. You know, eternal hellfire. Your soul will burn there, Josh, for all your blasphemies, for everything you've said against Jesus, against God. You will rot in hell for that, dude.
And you're gonna be right there with them with all of the horrible things that you've done in life as well.
Don't think that you won't, and don't think it's gonna be a party. Because guess what, hotshot? God created hell. Never forget that, bitch.
Ooh, God, you smell that? You can just smell the arrogance and the bullshit just radiating off of him. Spoken like a true religious scumbag. Jared, if you honestly think that this video alone is going to turn Cobra to Jesus, then I'm sorry, but you are dreaming. You aren't a Christian by any means necessary, and this video was nothing more than just another hate video. You are pathetic, and you are once again showing your wrath and your envy towards him. 2 out of the 7 deadly sins that represent you perfectly. Because remember, folks, Jared Genesis is the living embodiment of the 7 deadly sins. I'm Egghead. Thanks for watching. Get fucked, Jared. God. He just needs to go away. It's getting to the point where every video he's making nowadays is just a hate video. I guess that whole trolling aspect of keeping the trolling onto his other channel literally lasted for literally just one fucking day. God, he's pathetic.